Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. Game 2 of our doubleheader with St. Thomas University ready to begin. And doing the pitching, freshman southpaw Allie Thrash, who comes in with a record of no wins, 1 loss. This is her 8th appearance, 2nd time she has started. Thrash in 13 total innings has allowed 27 runs, 21 of those earned, 34 hits. She has walked 4 and struck out 8. She will face Tiana Colon at short, Kaylee Martin in right, Devin McDade, the first baseman, Taylor Schmitz bats 4th in center field, Lucia Esposito, the designated player, then Sophia Negron, that's the 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Negron in playing left field, third baseman Bailey Williams, second baseman Rachel Samaniego, and the catcher Dama Pla. Round out the batting order for the Bobcats, who won it 8-0 in Game 1. And now looking to take the sweep, and the Eagles trying to earn a split. And we'll give you the Eagles batting order as they come to bat in the bottom of the first. Haley Crosby is in left, Kira Griffith-Keith in center, Moesha Jones in right, that's the outfield, as Allie Thrash is getting ready to throw her first pitch. And our first look at Tiana Colon leading things off for the Bobcats here in game number 2, and the first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Tiana Colon batting .362 on the season, a homer and 8 runs driven in. Amber Bird is at third, Lena Springer playing short, Gina Ingram at second, Maggie Burkholzer at first base, Courtney Bird behind the plate, the battery mate of Allie Thrash. Here's the 1-0. And this one hits the batter and puts a runner at first with nobody out. So the first batter aboard, and it brings up right fielder Callie Martin. She's hitting .308, no homers, 5 runs driven in. And Colon at first, 2 for 3 in stolen base opportunities. Thrash ready with the first pitch, and a ground ball foul down the left side. Alexandria Thrash, freshman from Katy, Texas, enjoying her first season here at Trinity Baptist College. I'm Ray Bureau, glad you're joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Dean unavailable tonight, probably finishing up that calculus test he's taking tonight. Doing that right now. No balls and a strike. Bunt shown, runner going, Bird with the throw down to second. It is in time, and another bazooka of a throw for Courtney Bird. Cuts down Tiana Colon trying to steal. Lena Springer makes the tag, 1 away. Bird from her knees puts the ball right on target. Springer on the run makes the catch and the tag to get the out. 1 ball, 1 strike on Martin, and the pitch. Line drive into center field. Griffith-Keith on the run makes a shoestring catch for out number 2. Kira Griffith-Keith took that one off the top of the grass. Robbed Callie Martin of a base hit, so 2 outs with the bases empty, and first baseman Devin McDade at the plate. McDade hitting .310, 7 runs driven in. And a pitch by Thrash right down the middle for the strike. So a tough start for Allie Thrash, but she's gotten some defensive help and now has a chance to face the minimum here in the top of the first. No balls and a strike and a pitch, a change-up that dips a little low, and the count is evened up at 1-1. Very different batting order for the Bobcats here in game number 2. And a high fly ball towards left. Crosby on the run, makes the catch over near the foul line to end the inning. Defense flashing the arm and the glove in the top half of the first. A hit batsman who was caught stealing, and nothing else for the Bobcats. After a half inning of play, we have no score. This is the batting order that Coach Leah Bennett will send to the plate for game number 2. Courtney Bird will lead things off. She's doing the catching. Lena Springer will bat second, playing short. Amber Bird will hit third. She's playing third base. You just saw the pitcher Allie Thrash. She's also batting fourth. Kira Griffith-Keith, who made the great play in center field, will bat fifth. Madison Crane, the designated player, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, second baseman Gina Ingram. Haley Crosby just made a nice catch in left. She will bat eighth. And first baseman Maggie Burkholzer will bat ninth. Moesha Jones not in the batting order, but she is playing right field. And the Eagles will face Erica Winter, who has a record of 3 wins, 5 losses, but a terrific earned run average of 2.20. And remember, this is an NAIA Sun Conference team, and all those teams among the best in the nation. They play tough competition within and outside that Sun Conference. Winter is making her 13th appearance. This will be her 11th start. 60 1/3 total innings pitched. She's allowed just 19 earned runs, 27 total. She's issued 62 hits, no home runs, and Winter has walked 17 and struck out 27. So a very nice season for Erica Winter. She is a redshirt senior from Blaine, Minnesota. Also played some ball at Nova Southeastern University. Right-hand pitcher. Getting the nod here tonight for Coach Kristen Nicolette. A very nice young lady in her first season here at St. Thomas as the head coach. She did some assistant coaching for the Bobcats before taking over this year. Nicole Bayana, Michelle Murch, and Erica Casterman are her assistants. First pitch from Winter, catches the outside corner. Courtney Bird at the plate. Eagles had just 1 hit in game 1, an infield single by Kira Griffith-Keith. Bird was 0 for 2. Pop up and a fly ball to center, and she swings out in front of the changeup and is down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Only 2 Bobcats in this current starting lineup played in game 1. Taylor Schmitz and Rachel Samaniego. Here is the pitch, and this one misses well inside and almost hit the batter. Samaniego had a hit in 3 plate appearances. She also drew a walk, drove in a run, scored a run, and stole a base. Here's a 1-2, swing and a miss. That is strike 3 and out number 1. Taylor Schmitz also had an RBI single, a stolen base, and a run scored. She was 1 for 3. Samaniego 1 for 2 officially. Lena Springer did a good job on the mound in relief and at the plate. 0 for 2, and she takes this one low and outside for ball 1. Springer had a couple of ground outs. She led off game number 1 for Coach Bennett and the Eagles. Here's the 1-0. Hot shot but foul down the first base side. Took a bounce right in front of the bag. And that's actually a break for Springer, as McDade made a really nice play on the dive and would have had a very easy 3 unassisted. And it's Devin McDade playing first base for the Bobcats. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, base is empty, and this one just misses the outside corner. As we said a couple of times earlier, it is gorgeous out here on this beautiful Thursday night on the west side of Jacksonville. Hardly any wind at all. Temperatures around 78 degrees. That one right on the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Erica Winter in the circle for St. Thomas University. Here's the 2-2, and this one low and outside. Springer started to flinch but held up in time. Well, we're hoping we don't have any effects here at TBC or for St. Thomas or any of our teams, as we've heard of a whole bunch of cancellations in the college and professional ranks. There's a high pop fly, shallow right field. That's going to hang up and be an easy catch for Callie Martin for out number 2. Between games, Coach Jones told me that he saw that the Big Ten Conference, NCAA Division I, has canceled the rest of the academic school year, athletic event-wise, and they're probably not going to be the only ones. Here's a first pitch to Amber Bird, and it misses outside. A good fastball for ball 1. So let's keep everyone in prayer with this dangerous virus. Here's the 1-0, and another good fastball. The Bird swings through. 1 ball, 1 strike. Erica Winter with a count of 1-1 on Amber Bird, and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, but it's cut off, and a throw across is in time. Tiana Colon ranged far to her left, made the play to retire the side. Amber Bird hit that one hard, but nothing to show for it. The Eagles go down in order, and after 1, we have no score. Top of the second, Taylor Schmitz, Lucia Esposito, and Sophia Negron are the scheduled hitters for the Bobcats, who lead, or check that, no score. They won the first game 8-0. This one missed inside for ball 1. We told you what Taylor Schmitz did in game number 1. Came in hitting .297, entering play today. A ball, no strikes, Thrash delivers, and Schmitz taking that one all the way, and it caught the outside corner. All 8 runs came in the top of the second for St. Thomas. Here's a 1-0, and that one is in the dirt. 2 balls. Make that 2 balls and 1 strike. Lena Springer took over on the mound in that second inning, and she did a terrific job, did not allow anything from that point on. This one tapped foul, and the count is now even at 2-2. Allie Thrash has a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes on the cleanup hitter, Taylor Schmitz, center fielder for the Bobcats, and the 2-2 on the way. Change up, and that one hit off the glove of Burkholzer. Fortunately, the ball was in foul territory as it went further on down the line. Schmitz really held up well on that changeup, recognized it, kept her hands back, and hit it hard. Just missed at least 3 bases. Here's a 2-2, and this one is in the dirt. Thrash attempting to throw the changeup, and that ball looked like it slipped out of her fingertips. So a payoff pitch on the way to Taylor Schmitz. 3-2, and a ground ball towards short. Springer fields, throws a first. Not in time. Taylor Schmitz hustling all the way, beats out the infield single, That one took a hop on Springer, and she ended up having to reach back to her right side, and that gave Schmitz a little extra step, and credit the center fielder with the hustle to beat out the infield single. So she's aboard at first. Nobody out. The designated player, Lucia Esposito, at the plate now for St. Thomas. And the first pitch swinging, a line drive, base hit into left. Schmitz will stop at second. And the first two batters have hit their way aboard. Now Esposito, an even 400, just added on to it a little bit with that base hit, and that's not 2 for 5 either. She is now 5 out of 11 on the season with 3 runs batted in. Sophia Negron steps in with 2 on, nobody out. And a pitch. She shows bunt, drops it down right in front of the plate. Bird fires to first in time. Throw over to third is going to get by Springer. 1 run will score. Here's another around third, and she will score. Well, it goes a sacrifice bunt, 2-3 on the putout. No RBI credited to Negron, but on the overthrow, both runners come all the way around, and the Bobcats lead it 2-0. That will be an error on the first baseman. Those first 2 hitters got their hits to get aboard. A couple of gift runs for the Bobcats as they send Bailey Williams to the plate with 1 out and the base is empty. Thrash delivers the first pitch and misses outside. At the moment, those runs are unearned, pending what the next few hitters do. If they do things that would have scored the runs anyway, then those runs change to earned. Here's the 1-0, and this one is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Bailey Williams hitting .273 on the season. 4 runs driven in. Two balls, no strikes, and a pitch on the way. Hot shot into left field, and that's a base hit. Well, same thing we saw in game 1. Only 3 batters in the first, no runs, but then the hit parade started in the top of the second, and it brings up Rachel Samaniago. She had one of those RBI singles in that big second inning, 1 for 2 officially. Runner at first, 1 out, and the pitch. It's upstairs, 1 ball, no strikes. Bailey Williams has not attempted a stolen base this season. Thrash ready, here's the 1-0. Bunt shown, and the ball tipped foul. And with Thrash throwing that changeup, that would have been an easy stolen base for Williams, but she trots back into first with a count of 1-1 on the batter. That's where you might want to pull the bat back, take the strike, let the batter, the runner rather, get the stolen base. Here's the 1-1. This one's outside. Bird came up ready to fire. So 2 balls and a strike. Thrash takes a long look in. Now she's ready, and the 2-1. Ball in the dirt. Bird fires down towards second. Bailey Williams, though, was trotting back to first. Gina Ingram covering, kept the ball out of center field. So now a count with 3-1. We'll see if Williams takes off. Not going. Ground ball to Burkholzer. Backhanded play. Makes the out at first. Holds on to the ball. Well, Williams advances on the 3U. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for number 9 hitter, Dama Play. 222 on the season with 6 runs driven in. Chance to drive in one right here. 2 runs are already in. And here is the pitch. And that changeup misses inside for ball 1. Courtney Bird has already thrown out 1 runner trying to steal. One ball, no strikes, and a pitch. Ground ball back to the box. Thrash will turn and fire, and that ends the inning. Well, 2 unearned runs and 3 hits, 1 runner left, and we go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Bobcats. We'll be back here on TBC Eagles. Erica Winter worked a 1-2-3 bottom half of the first with 1 strikeout. She will face 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order. Allie Thrash, Kira Griffith-Keith, and Madison Crane. 2 unearned runs in the top of the second. Taylor Schmitz and Lucia Esposito both singled to start the inning, and Schmitz beating out the ground ball to short with a lot of hustle. That led to the runs. Both scored on the throwing error after the sac bunt from Sophia Negron. So that's the summary so far as Allie Thrash gets ready to lead off the bottom half of the second inning. Well, assuming no cancellations, which we're certainly hoping for, Bobcats go to Kissimmee on Tuesday, March 17th for a doubleheader against West Virginia Institute of Technology. Then Sun Conference play begins at Thomas University on the 19th. South Carolina Beaufort on the 21st. Ave Maria on the 25th. Weber International on the 28th. Kaiser University on April 4th. Eagles go downtown on Saturday to face Ed Waters. First pitch swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. And then the Eagles go to Thomas University on Tuesday the 17th before returning home to face Oakland City University. That's a 1 p.m. start time. Ground ball towards short. Should be an easy play. And the out is made at first. Tiana Colon showing off the very strong arm. She's made 2 great throws. Here's the center fielder, Kira Griffith-Keith. She made that great shoestring catch in the first inning to rob Callie Martin of a base hit. Griffith-Keith got an infield single for Trinity Baptist, the only hit they got in game 1. This one misses up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. The Eagles drew a couple of walks as well. Other than that, starting pitcher and winner Ashley Rosado was brilliant on the mound. Just that 1 hit in 5 innings pitched to get the complete game shutout. Strike 1 is in the zone, so the count even at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, base is empty. Bottom of the second, and this one misses low and inside. March 25th, Eagles host Southeastern University. Then on the 26th, they will head to Warner University in Lake Wales before finishing the month of March at home against Kaiser University. Griffith Keith slaps this one foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kira Griffith Keith got her 3rd hit of the season in game number 1. Here's a 2-2, and this one is upstairs to fill the count. She was 1 for 2 overall. Here's a payoff pitch, and ball 4 will put good speed on the bases for the Eagles. First base runner of the game, 1 out. Griffith Keith at first for Madison Crane, getting her first at-bat of the night. She's 2 for 23 with an RBI on the season. First pitch to Crane, snap, throw to first, and runner back just ahead of the tag. That throw was caught in front of the base. McDade tried to swipe the tag, but Griffith Keith got into the back of the bag. Griffith Keith 1 for 1 in stolen base attempts. Looked like she was trying to take off on that pitch. Here's the 1-0, and this one tapped foul. One ball, 1 strike. Line drive and a base hit into right field. Griffith Keith will round second. She's on her way to third. She's going to try to score. The play to the plate, not in time. Ball gets away. Here's Crane trying to take second. The ball's into center field. We're going to have a play at third. The throw will be late. And the ball gets away, but Crane will stop right there. Left fielder Sophia Negron backing up the throw. Now how that's going down is a base hit for Madison Crane. Griffith Keith went first to third and then scored on the error. That error will be charged to the center fielder, Taylor Schmidt, so no RBI credited. Then on the throw to the plate, a second error allows Madison Crane to go first to second. Well, check that. She went first to second on the first throw, and then an E2, an overthrow, allowed her to take third. So the Eagles are on the board. It's 2-1, 1 out for Gina Ingram with a chance to tie the ball game. Well, Madison Crane got the base hit. Ingram now trying to tie it up. And the first pitch swinging, but foul down the right side. Ingram hit that one very hard. She has a lot of room as McDade was pulled way over towards second base. We'll see if McDade heads back closer to the bag. McDade playing a little bit closer to first base now. Hard throwing right-hander on the mound. Middle infielders are giving Ingram up the middle. Here's the 0-1, and this one misses up and away. Eagles get their first run of the night. Corner infielders in front of the bags. Middle infielders about even with the bags. If they have a chance, they'll come home. Here's the 1-1, and that one is fouled off to the right side, and Ingram trying to go the other way. Little bit tardy on the swing. Well, we told you Kira Griffith Keith had some wheels, and she showed them off on that trip around from first to score the first run of the game for Trinity Baptist. Ingram has a whole lot of room in the left center field gap as well. Schmitz pulled around the other way. Ground ball, step on the bag. The throw to the plate is not in time and got away from the catcher. Well, Gina Ingram will get the RBI that brings in Madison Crane, and we're tied at 2. That'll go as a 3 unassisted for the out. Madison Crane, showing her wheels, scores a tying run. Would have been a close play at the plate. The ball came out of the glove of play. Looked like Crane might have beaten it anyway. And again, we're tied at 2. Both teams scoring twice in this inning. Both runs unearned, just like the Bobcats in the top half of this inning. Haley Crosby at the plate. She's already made a nice defensive play. 1 ball, no strikes, and this one is on the inside corner. Crosby 0 for 1 in game 1, a strikeout and a walk. Maggie Burkholzer on deck. She was 0 for 2 in the opener. Here's the 1-1. And that one misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a 2-1. Winter delivers, and a good rip by Crosby, and she fouled that one straight back and just missed, putting that one well into the outfield. So a count of 2-2. This is the number 8 hitter for TBC. Haley Crosby, a freshman from Middleburg, takes ball 3 outside. Middleburg High School softball, one of the best in the entire Jacksonville area. We're very glad to have Haley with us here. Very versatile player. Here's a payoff pitch. Tried to hold up, but that one hit off the handle and trickled foul. Haley can play pretty much any of the 7 non-battery positions. Payoff pitch, and this one fouled off to the right side in a good battle between Winter and Crosby. Haley will put the catcher's gear on too if asked to do so. So 3-2, 2 out, base is empty, we're tied at 2. And the pitch. Good swing and a foul back into the net. And Crosby's getting a good look at Erica Winter. Let's hope she wins that battle. Courtney Bird with the power, waits on deck. Nope, Maggie Burkholzer, then Bird. A little ahead of myself there. "3-2 on the way, and another foul straight back. A little bit to the right side. Nothing else. Crosby is making the pitcher work. Flagpole out in center field. No motion whatsoever on Old Glory. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Ball 4 will keep the inning alive. Maggie Burkholzer at the plate, 0 for 2 in game 1. Her pop-up turned into a game-ending double play. And now we have time called. We have a visit to the mound by Coach Kristen Nicolette. Well, the Bobcats got 2 unearned runs in the top half of the second inning. Eagles have come back with 2 unearned runs here in the bottom half. Burkholzer talking with Coach Bennett along with the next hitter, Courtney Bird. And with 2 outs, Crosby will be going on the pitch, so if Maggie can find a get, has a good chance of putting the Eagles in the lead. Crosby has pretty good speed over there at first base. First pitch to Burkholzer, good rip, but Fouled back. Outfield playing Burkholzer very shallow. So if she can split one of those gaps out there, Crosby would have a great chance to score, and she'll be off on contact. Here's the 0-1, and this one misses outside. Play came up ready to fire, faked a throw, runner back in plenty of time. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at first. 2 runs are in. Winter winds and delivers. A drive towards left, but they played her absolutely perfectly. And not having to move even a step, Sophia Negron makes the catch. Burkholzer hit that ball very well, but that retires a side. The Eagles have a good inning. 2 unearned runs, 1 hit, and an RBI by Gina Ingram to tie the score. After 2, it's 2-2. Top of the third and the top of the order due up for the Bobcats. Cologne, Martin, and McDade. Each team scored twice in the second. That's been it so far. Tiana Cologne was hit by a pitch to lead off the ball game, but then caught stealing. Then Thrash got the next 2 on drives into center field. Oh, 1 to center, 1 to left. Oh, both center field. Anyway, Thrash's first pitch of the third is a changeup in there for a strike. Can't read my own writing sometimes. That is an F8, not a 7. So Thrash gets the first pitch in the zone. Here comes the 0-1. And that one slipped out of her fingers. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the even count at 1-1. Thrash delivers, and a chopper towards third. And a bullet of a throw from Amber Bird. Fielded the short hop. That ball went right to her, and that's 1 away. Maggie Burkholzer, who normally plays third, had to take that throw from Amber Bird, the normal shortstop. And again, that was a bullet. Maggie, I hope you have some extra padding in your glove. Callie Martin was robbed of a base hit in center field by Griffith Keith. Took one off the top of the grass, and that pitch misses up and in for ball 1. Ball, no strikes. Ground ball towards short. Springer has a little trouble with it, but then recovered. And Maggie Burkholzer makes a nice catch at first as that ball started to tail away from her just a bit. 2 down, bases empty. And it brings up Devin McDade. Flew out to center to end that first inning. Thrash had a tough start to the second, but settled in, looking sharp at the moment, and a changeup a little bit inside. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, and it misses outside for ball 2. After those first 2 singles in the second, then the sac bunt, there was a base hit, and then Thrashers retired the next 4. Behind in the count, however, this time, and that changeup way upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Taylor Schmidt's waiting on deck. Here's a 3-0, and that one's in the zone. So 3 balls and a strike. McDade took that one all the way, and that pitch looked very hittable, but it's 3-1. High fly ball towards center. Griffith Keith drifts over and makes the catch on a ball moving away from her, and she has played some good defense in the first few innings of this ball game. 1, 2, 3, go the Bobcats in the top of the third. Bottom half coming up. We're tied at 2. Courtney Bird, Lena Springer, Amber Bird are the scheduled hitters for the Eagles. That's the top of the orders. We start the bottom half of the third inning. Very nice bottom of the second for TBC. Kira Griffith Keith had a 1-out walk, followed by Madison Crane's base hit. And then the fun began on that base hit. A couple of overthrows by the Bobcats allowed Griffith Keith to come all the way around from first. Madison Crane then scored on the ground ball from Gina Ingram to tie it. Courtney Bird struck out leading off the game. Facing Winter now for the second time, and Winter's first pitch is popped up over near the dugout, and that one's going to drop foul. Coach Bird had to get out of the way. Made it a little difficult on McDade, and she wasn't sure apparently how much room she had left, and that ball dropped safely, and Bird gave that one a rip. Might have pulled off it just a bit. So no balls and a strike. Courtney has 3 long balls on the season. Here's a pitch. High fly ball towards left, but that's going to be caught. Off the bat, it looked like that was going to get out a little bit further, but she might have gotten it off the handle just a bit. And a catch made by Negron for the first out. Lena Springer popped up to right field her first time up. High pop up, left side of the infield. Negron again charges in and makes the catch for out number 2. So 3 pitches, 2 outs. Erica Winter looking at a very quick inning. We'll see if Amber Bird decides to take at least 1 strike. Winter threw a lot of pitches in the second. This could be a 4-pitch inning. It won't be, as that one misses up and away. One ball, no strikes. High pop up, shallow center field, and that's going to be caught. Taylor Schmitz started to go back, but came in and the ball hung up for her, so that ends the inning. That's a 5-pitch inning for Erica Winter, and after 3, we're tied at 2. Fast-paced ball game. We're already in the 4th, and the heart of the batting order due up for the Bobcats. Taylor Schmitz, Lucia Esposito, and Sofia Negron. Schmitz and Esposito both singled and scored in the 2nd. And now Thrash with the first pitch, and it misses up high. One ball, no strikes. And a ground ball up the middle, knocked down. Springer throws to first, not in time. It looked to me like Thrash might have knocked it down. Now, from my vantage point, I also had the umpire right in front of me, so I couldn't tell for sure, but Schmitz, as we saw her do earlier, beat out the ground ball to short. So she's aboard. Nobody out for Lucia Esposito. And this pitch is on the inside corner. Now, Springer did everything she could. She charged in, fielded cleanly, and made a good, strong throw. Taylor Schmitz hustled and beat the throw at first. So the 0-1. Snap throw by Bird, and runners back in time. Pitch called a ball inside, so a ball and a strike. Here's a 1-1 from Thrash. Change up the misses high for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Allie Thrash is ready, and the pitch. Hot shot off the glove of Amber Bird into left field. And we're going to have 2 runners aboard. Both times that Schmitz and Esposito have started innings, they've resulted in pretty much the same thing. So 2 hits to start the inning, and Sofia Negron, the left fielder, at the plate. She laid down the sac bunt. Both runs scored on an overthrow. She squares again, fouls this one straight back into the net. No balls, 1 strike. And here is the pitch. Bunt attempt, went through it. Bird throws down to third. And everybody is safe. That'll be a wild pitch charged to Allie Thrash. Good throw, but just not in time. Taylor Schmitz showing not only good speed, but good hustle and base running instincts. Now a chance for Negron to drive home 2. She has no balls, 2 strikes, and all we've seen her do so far in this game is square around a bunt. So now with the count, well against her. We'll see what she and her coach have in mind. And a changeup misses upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No indication of a bunt with the 2-strike count. Negron trying to get a little running start and maybe slap one for a hit. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now Negron is hustling down just in case that ball might have hit the dirt. She is called out, but again, not taking anything for granted. Sometimes you can get a call going your way. So 1 out. And we have a discussion going on now with the St. Thomas coaches and now the umpires. Want to make sure that the ball indeed did not hit the ground. And my view was blocked by the catcher and the umpire. And the call will stand. Strike 3 is recorded. 1 out. Bailey Williams at the plate. She got a base hit her first time up, so she's 1 for 1. Allie Thrash ready with the first pitch. High fly ball. Left center field. Should score 1. The catch is made. And the throw comes into third. And the Bobcats have taken the lead. That'll be a sacrifice fly, allowing Taylor Schmitz to score. So her hustle got her aboard, then around, and now in for the go-ahead run. Esposito also tags and takes third. 2 outs. Here's Samaniego. She squares the bunt. Bird fields, throws to first in time. Nobody covering home, but that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 2-3 on the putout. But the go-ahead run scores on a sacrifice fly by Bailey Williams, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 3-2 ball game in favor of the Bobcats. Bottom of the 4th, Thrash, Griffith, Keith, and Crane due up for the Eagles, 4, 5, and 6. We had a little discussion between innings. The official scoring on the line drive from Lucia Esposito has been ruled an error on the 3rd baseman. So that means the run that scored was unearned, but it is on the board, and the Bobcats lead 3-2. Winter is allowed 2 unearned runs and is now facing Thrash, who grounded out to the shortstop her first time up, and Thrash takes the first pitch high for ball 1. Stacy Bird, our official scorekeeper, letting us know that that was indeed an error on the 3rd baseman. There's a pop-up that probably could and should have been caught by McDade. That one dropped down, and that's going to go as an error on the first baseman. That allows Thrash to get another swing. One ball, one strike, and the pitch. This one misses up and away. Now they're going to check to see if she went around, and no, says the first base umpire. So 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. High pop up, shallow right field, and on the ground. That's a base hit for Allie Thrash. So Thrash found some open real estate right in the Bermuda Triangle. 3 players giving chase, right field, center field, and second base. And again, not much they could do about that as Thrash hit it in the perfect place. So she's aboard the second hit for the Eagles, and it brings up Kira Griffith-Keith, who walked and scored in the second. Pitch on the way. And it misses upstairs. Now Thrash is the pitcher, but Coach Bennett not electing to use a courtesy runner. NCCAA and NAIA rules do allow courtesy runner for the pitcher. 1 ball, no strikes. Griffith-Keith drops down the bunt. Has a chance to beat it. The throw is just in time. Griffith-Keith made that a very tough play at first, but the sack is recorded. She does her job, moving Thrash into scoring position, representing the potential tying run. Madison Crane singled and scored in the second, has a chance to tie it up. Winter delivers, swing and a miss. No balls and a strike. Eagles from the dugout cheering on Crane at the plate. Here's the 0-1, and this one misses low and inside to even the count. Allie Thrash led off with a bloop single into right. She got a second chance after the foul pop was not caught. And then Griffith-Keith laid down a sack bunt. Very nearly beat it out. So 1 out with Thrash at second. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Crane pulled off that one. And she's down 1-2. Gina Ingram on deck. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Tying run at second base. Winter delivers. Struck her out. That's the second strikeout for Erica Winter, so it's up to Gina Ingram to keep this inning alive. She drove home a run with a ground ball in the second. That tied the game at 2. But then Bailey Williams brought home the go-ahead run for the Bobcats. So 3-2. Potential tying run at second base, and a pitch misses outside. One ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball towards short. This should end the inning. The throw is in the dirt and gets away. Thrash will round third. She's coming home. The throw to the plate is in time. Well, it goes down as an error. Allie Thrash cut down trying to score. Very good throw from the first baseman. And McDade cuts the potential tying run down at the plate, 3-2 to retire the side. Well, Eagles did the right thing, saw a chance to possibly tie up the game. But again, a good defensive play by McDade, makes the recovery and gets the out to end the inning. Leadoff single, sac bunt, but the Eagles do not score. After 4, it is 3-2 Bobcats. Top of the 5th in a 3-2 game. A lot of excitement last couple of innings. Bobcats just cut down a potential tying run trying to score. That ended the 4th inning, and now 9-1-2 due up for St. Thomas. Game of play, then Cologne and Martin. Thrash, first pitch of the inning is smoked into center field. Griffith Keith on the warning track makes the catch. Game of play blistered that one, and for a moment I thought it might have had a chance, but it had some top spin on it. And Kieran Griffith Keith, who has played a great center field in this ball game, tracked that one down and made the catch on the warning track. So 1 out. Here's Cologne. She's 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in the first. Taina Cologne digs in, bases empty, 1 out, and takes the first pitch in the zone for a strike. Allie Thrash has gotten some good defense, but one miscue has allowed 2 runs to score. All 3 runs are unearned. And this one missed inside for ball 1. So the count even at a ball and a strike. Eagles have committed 2 errors that have led to those 3 runs, but they've also made some really nice plays in the field as well. This 1-1 misses low and outside. 2 balls and a strike. Thrash is now ready, and she delivers. Ground ball towards third. Bird backhands from her knees in time. Amber Bird with the glove and the arm to cut down the out at first. Another terrific defensive play by the Eagles. Brings up Callie Martin, who's hit the ball hard twice. Nothing to show for it so far. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 5th, it'll be Crosby, Bergholzer, and Courtney Bird. Here's a pitch from Thrash, a changeup that misses upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Thrash ready. Here's the pitch, and this one is outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And this one low and outside, and now the hitter way ahead in the count. At 3, 4, and 5 due up next, but there are 2 outs and the bases are empty. Thrash, though, is way behind in the count. Here's a 3-0, and that one is in the zone for the strike. Three balls, one strike. And the pitch. That one hit the batter, and the Bobcats have a 2-out base runner. That's the second batter that Thrash has hit. And it brings up the number 3 hitter, Devin McDade, who recovered on that ball that got by her and cut down Thrash, trying to score the tying run to end the 4th inning. At the plate, McDade has 2 fly balls caught in center field. Left-hand hitter digs in, and the first pitch in the dirt. Runner on her way to second, to throw down, gets by Springer, and that will allow Martin into third. So that will be a stolen base and an error on the catcher. And now the runner at third with 2 outs and a count of 1 ball, no strikes on Devin McDade. She came in hitting .310. Again, has hit the ball well twice, but caught both times. Here's the 1-0. And this one misses up and away for ball 2. Thrash has looked really sharp. Only a couple of defensive miscues have given her her only blemishes. Here's the 2-0. And that one right down the middle. There is action in the Eagles bullpen. I'm guessing that is Lana Fletcher, the Game 1 starter. Here is a 2-1. High fly ball, left center field. Griffith Keith will not get there. Run is in. That will be an RBI single for Devin McDade, and the hit batsman has come around to score. RBI single for McDade. She is aboard with 2 outs, and it's 4-2 in favor of the Bobcats. Taylor Schmitz has 2 hustle infield singles, and she has scored both times. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. That is Lana Fletcher warming up in the bullpen for the Eagles. No balls and a strike. The changeup outside to throw down the first. And a runner back in time. Count of 1-1 to Schmitz. Ground ball back to the box. Thrash will make the play to first to end the inning. One run, it is earned. A hit batsman and a base hit. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It is 4-2 Bobcats. Bottom of the 5th, 8-9-1 due up for Trinity Baptist College. That's Haley Crosby, Maggie Burkholzer, and Courtney Bird. Erica Winter has been very sharp on the mound, just 2 unearned runs. I believe she has allowed just 2 hits, but she has walked 1 and struck out 2. Check that, 2 walks for Winter. Haley Crosby was one of those ladies who walked. Both those walks came in the 2nd inning. Crosby trying to start a rally for the Eagles, who trail by 2. Erica Winters' first pitch of the inning is popped up right center field and will be caught. Outfielder captain Taylor Schmitz makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. Maggie Burkhalter hit the ball very hard in the second, only to have it caught near the left field line. Sophia Negron has played some good left field for the Bobcats. First pitch misses outside. Eagles have the top of the order. Due up next, Courtney Bird, and if anyone gets on, Lena Springer and Amber Bird. 1 ball, no strikes. Winter delivers and misses outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Grounded back to the box and snared by Winter, and she makes a perfect throw to first. That one wasn't easy, the way it was knuckling after it hit the ground, and it bounced a little bit away from her, but she stuck the glove out. Made a good throw to get the out at first. So Courtney Bird will come to the plate with the bases empty and 2 out. She came in hitting .261. And the pitch, swing and a miss, or foul back rather, and Bird was trying to put that one well over the fence. Like she might have pulled her foot a little toward third base on the outside pitch. So no balls and a strike. High pop-up off the handle and caught at short by Cologne, and that ends the inning. The Eagles go down in order in the bottom half of the 5th. After 5, Bobcats 4, TBC 2. Top of the 6th, hitters 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Bobcats. Esposito, Negron, and Williams. 2 runs in the 2nd, 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. And Trinity Baptist got both runs in the bottom half of the 2nd inning. Lucia Esposito has singled, scored a run, reached on an error, and she got as far as third base in the 4th inning. So does Esposito, ready to lead off in the 6th. St. Thomas won the first game 8-0 in 5 innings, trying to sweep, leading by 2. TBC looking to come back and earn a split. Thrash's first pitch in there for a strike. Only 1 of the 4 runs is earned. Thrash has thrown the ball really well tonight. No balls and a strike, and Thrash delivers this one in the dirt. Lena Fletcher has sat down, so she may be ready if called upon. Lena Springer did a terrific job in relief in Game 1. She could be available if needed as well. Here's the 1-1. And this one tapped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lena Springer went 3 1/3 scoreless innings in relief in Game 1. Here's a 1-2. And this one misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. First batter of the inning, Lucia Esposito at the plate. Here's a pitch, and this one pulled foul. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, we're glad you're joining us here on TBC Eagles. Trinity Baptist heads downtown this Saturday to play Edward Waters College. Next home game, 1 p.m. on March 23rd against Oakland City University. Here's a 2-2, and this one tapped in front of the plate. She has a chance to beat it. Thrash will throw, but late. And a tough luck pitch by Thrash and an infield single for Lucia Esposito. Now 2 for 3. Hit number 6 for the Bobcats. Sophia Negron at the plate, 0 for 1, a sacrifice bunt and a strikeout. That ball hit the ground and just rolled away from Bird, and Thrash really had no play. This one tapped foul. Each time up, Negron has turned around to bunt. She got 1 down. Second at bat, fouled off a couple and went down on strikes, and that time swinging away. Here's the 0-1. She squares, drops it down, but fouls it off. So again, 0-2, and we'll see if Negron tries to bunt with 2 strikes. Thrash ready. Here's the 0-2. Change up, tap towards third. Bird fires to first in time. So it works just like a sacrifice, but it goes down as a 5-3. 1 out. Esposito does move into scoring position. Brings up Bailey Williams, who brought home a run with a sac fly to center in the 4th. That put the Bobcats back out in front 3-2, and they've added 1 more since. RBI opportunity for Bailey Williams. Officially, she is 1 for 1, a base hit in the 2nd inning. Big lead off second base by Esposito, and ball 1 is up and in. Williams has now 5 RBIs, counting the sac fly earlier tonight. Line drive back to the box, a chance to get 2, but there will be no throw. Good decision by Thrash to hold on to the ball. Springer and Ingram are both playing well off the bag and weren't able to get there in time to field the throw. 2 outs. Rachel Samaniago at the plate. And the pitch. This one is in the dirt for ball 1. Samaniago 0 for 2. Ground ball to the first baseman and a tapper in front of the plate. Trying to drive in what could be a big insurance run. 1 ball, no strikes in the 6th, 2 outs. And that one on the outside corner. I don't think Samaniago agreed with the call, but it's even up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. High pop up. That's going to drop down. Here's a runner around third. She will score as the ball skips past Crosby. A couple of bad breaks for the Eagles in this inning. That ball not hit hard at all, but dropped in, and as it took a funny hop on Crosby, that took any possible chance at a play at the plate away. So the RBI single for Rachel Samaniago. She ends up at second, actually, so make that a double. And a run is in, and it's 5-2. That first pitch missed low and outside to Dama play. The inning started with that tap right in front of the plate by Esposito. Thrash had no play at all. Here's the 1-0. Inside for ball 2, and then that blooper just over the head of Lena Springer took a funny hop on Crosby and left. That allowed Samaniago to take second base for the double. Credit her, she never stopped running. Here's a 2-0, and this one hits the batter. Now there are runners at first and second with 2 outs. That's the third batter that Thrash has hit. And it brings up the leadoff hitter, Tiana Colon. She is 0 for 2. She was hit by a pitch to start the ball game, and then 2 ground balls to the third baseman. Thrash trying to get out of the inning and keep it a 5-2 game. Hot shot towards short. Springer will go the long way in the dirt, and everybody's safe. Play at the plate. The throw is in time. That'll be an error on the first baseman to allow Colon to reach. But just like we saw the Bobcats do, Eagles first baseman able to pick up the ball and cut the run out at the plate. 3-2 on the putout. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. 1 run scores, and it's 5-2 in favor of the Bobcats. That's Sarah Desheen having some fun with her teammates out there on the field. We saw her play a very steady third base in game number 1. Now she's cheering on her teammates here in game 2. Having some fun with her pitcher, Erica Winter, who's done a really nice job. 2 unearned runs, 3 hits, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts, and in the bottom of the 6th, Lena Springer, Amber Bird, and Allie Thrash are the scheduled hitters. That's hitters 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order. Throw down to second indicates we are ready to start the bottom half of the 6th. Allie Thrash has done a nice job for the Eagles, too. Only 2 of the 5 runs earned. A couple of miscues led to the first 3 runs, but other than that, the Eagles have played really good, solid defense. Maggie Burkholzer, after mishandling the play at first, able to recover and throw the runner out at the plate. We saw Devin McDade do that to the Eagles as well. That was the last play of the 4th inning. Lena Springer leads off the 6th and takes one up and in, almost hit the batter. Looking ahead to the 7th, it'll be Martin, McDade, and Schmitz due up for the Bobcats. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch. High pop up to the left side. Negron, as she's done all night long, able to camp under it and make the catch. So 1 out. Base is empty for Amber Bird. She's 0 for 2, a ground ball to short and a fly ball to center. Base is empty, 1 out. Eagles batting in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 5-2. And the pitch. Well hit ball towards left center field. That's going to be off the fence. Bird will have to stop as first as Negron got there in a hurry. Amber Bird just missed her first home run of the season, but she's aboard on a very hard hit drive off the fence. Get a little bit of air under that, and it's gone. Excellent job by Sophia Negron to get it back in a hurry and hold Amber Bird to a single. Allie Thrash, 1 for 2. High pop up to the right side. McDade under it, makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 outs for Kira Griffith-Keith. No official at-bat. She has walked and laid down a sac bunt. That walk led to the first Eagles run in the 2nd inning. Griffith-Keith came all the way around from first. On a base hit by Madison Crane. And a throw to first. Runner's back, and the pitch was called ball 1. Griffith-Keith went first to third on that base hit and then scored after an overthrow. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, a runner at first. Winter delivers at a good, lively fastball, swung on and missed, and Griffith-Keith chased one up and out of the zone. That ball had some rise in action to it. Griffith-Keith laughs that one off. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one misses outside. It's 2-1. That hit off the fence by Bird, the 4th of the night for Trinity Baptist. Again, a little bit of air underneath that one, and it's gone. She certainly hit it more than hard enough. Here's a 2-1. Slapped foul over near the Bobcats' dugout. And some Bobcats scatter to get out of the way of that one. Now, there's a screen there, but your eyes don't always notice that screen in time. I've said this before. We may call that little round thing a softball, but it's not that soft, especially when hit hard like Griffith-Keith just did. Two balls, 2 strikes. Batter calls time and steps out of the box. Be good to get at least 1 here and cut into the deficit. Make it a little easier for yourselves in the 7th. Strike 3 called right down the middle. So the 1-out single by Amber Bird, but nothing else for the Eagles. That is strikeout number 3 for Erica Winter. We go to the 7th, 5-2 St. Thomas. Allie Thrash has allowed just 2 earned runs in her 6 innings pitch, but it's 5-2. She's allowed 7 hits. She's hit 3 batters. No strikeouts, and I don't see any walks either. So she has let the Bobcats put the ball in play. She's gotten some really good defense, but she's also had a couple of miscues behind her, leading to the first 3 runs, all unearned. Leading off the 7th, Callie Martin, and she fouls off the first pitch. Martin was hit by a pitcher last time up. That was in the 5th. She then stole the base and scored a run. 0 for 2 officially. No balls and a strike, and this one misses upstairs to even up the count. Martin came in over 300. That run in the 5th is her 5th run scored on the season. Here's the 1-1. Slow roller towards short. Springer, good throw, in time. Springer did not wait for the ball. She charged in and made a terrific throw. Martin hustling, made it close at first, but there's one away. Devin McDade, RBI single in the 5th. 1 for 3 with the RBI. That was her 8th of the season. Here's the first pitch. And the tailing fastball catches the outside corner. That pitch by Thrash started off in the middle of the zone. Ended up right over the right-handed batter's box line, but it caught the corner as it tailed away from the left-handed hitter. Good pitch by Thrash. No balls and a strike. Eagles will have 6, 7, and 8 due up in the bottom of the 7th. That changeup misses outside. Madison Crane, Gina Ingram, Haley Crosby. Of course, they're looking to get on base, give the offense a chance to come from behind. But Thrash will have to keep it right here at 5-2. Here's the 1-1. And this one's foul and on top of the batting cage. This game's had a little bit of a lot of things. We've even had a couple of outs at the plate. Here's a 1-2, and this one in the dirt. Thrash trying to throw the changeup a few times tonight. That ball has slipped out of her fingertips. Might have tried to loosen the grip a little too early. So here's a 2-2. Ground ball, base hit into right center field. McDade will make the turn and stop right there. Well, she hit it hard, got it through the hole, and is aboard with 1 out for Taylor Schmitz. This young lady has 2 infield singles, 2 runs scored. She's been instrumental in this 5-2 lead. Both of those infield hits led off the innings and led to runs. Ball 1 is in the dirt. Again, Courtney Bird has caught 1 runner stealing. I believe she cut one down in game 1 before moving to shortstop, and she showed off a cannon of an arm from the number 6 position. Here's a throw to first and a runner back in time. And Bird is not afraid to throw behind the runner. 2 balls, no strikes. Thrash winds and delivers in the dirt for ball 3. Esposito waits on deck, followed by Negron. Thrash ready. Here's a 3-0. Ball 4 puts runners at first and second with 1 out. That is the first walk of the night issued by Allie Thrash, and it draws Coach Bennett out to the mound. We'll pause here, be right back in just a moment. Lucia Esposito at the plate with 2 on and 1 out, and the pitch misses up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 7th. Got a new runner at second base. Tell you about this new young lady in just a moment. As Thrash gets in the zone for strike 1. Pinch runner at second base is Juliana Uribe. She's running in place of Devin McDade. Here's the 1-1. Square around a bunt. Back to the box. Thrash goes to third. Now we got a runner trying to score. The tag on Uribe. Ball came out of Bird's glove, but that was in the transfer, so the out will be recorded. That is going to go down as a fielder's choice, allowing Esposito to reach. On the play, though, Uribe tried to come around, got off the bag at third, and really had no choice but to head on home, and she's cut down at the plate. That's the second runner that the Eagles have thrown out at the plate. So 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Negron taps it in front of the plate. Fair ball. Bird throws to first in time. Good defense in the 7th. Keeps the run from scoring. But the Eagles, as they come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, need 3 to tie as they trail 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, Madison Crane, Gina Ingram, Haley Crosby are the scheduled hitters, and if they can get on, Burkhalter will follow, then the top of the order. It is 5-2. Eagles trailing as they come to bat. Erica Winter has done a terrific job on the mound. 6 innings pitched, just 2 unearned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Madison Crane will lead things off. Crane is 1 for 2, a single and a run scored in the second inning. Looking to get on base. Try to start a comeback effort for Trinity Baptist College. Erica Winter looking for the complete game. And the first pitch is fouled off to the right side. No balls and a strike. Devin McDade re-entered. She had Juliana Uribe pinch run for her. She's back in at first base. No balls and a strike. Winter delivers, swung on and missed. And Crane down in the count, 0-2. Madison Crane will have to battle from behind. Here's the 0-2, swung on, missed, strike 3. It's number 5 for Erica Winter. Brings up Gina Ingram with 1 out and the base is empty. Eagles need at least 2 base runners to bring the potential tying run to the plate. Ingram has an RBI, but she's 0 for 2 officially. And the pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Brought home a run with a ground ball in the second. Reached on an error in the fourth, but on that play, the out recorded at the plate, 3-2 on the putout. The 0-1, this one tapped foul. Haley Crosby on deck, Burkhalter to follow, and if they can keep it going, top of the order, Courtney Bird would then be next. There is 1 out and the bases are empty. Swung on and missed. That is out number 2. Strikeout number 6 for Erica Winter, so she and the Bobcats just 1 out away from sweeping the doubleheader. 8-0 in game 1, a 5-inning ball game. Trinity Baptist battling hard here in game 2, but now down to their final out as Haley Crosby steps in. She has walked and flied out to center. Swing and a miss, probably the hardest pitch that Winter has thrown tonight. That was a blazing fastball. I think she wants to finish this one off with a flurry. Ready for the 0-1. And this one misses upstairs. Another hard fastball, but just a little bit high. One ball, one strike. Here is the pitch, swing and a miss. And now the Eagles down to their final strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Crosby. Erica Winter ready, and the pitch. That one just a little bit high. Very close pitch. Had to wait and see what the call was. It's 2-2. Crosby needs to reach, then Burkhalter to bring the potential tying run to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Misses outside, and the count is full. Payoff pitch on the way. There are 2 outs and the base is empty. Winter delivers. Strike 3 called, and that's the ball game. Erica Winter strikes out the side in the 7th to finish with a total of 7 strikeouts. Final score, St. Thomas University 5, Trinity Baptist College 2. Both pitchers go the distance with 7 innings pitched. Erica Winter, 2 unearned runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts, gets the win. Allie Thrash did a nice job herself. Only 2 of the runs allowed earned. 1 walk. She allowed 7 hits in 7 innings pitched. Well, the Bobcats come into Jacksonville and take 2. 8-0 in Game 1, 5-2 in Game 2. Let's hope that they are able to play their ball game down in Kissimmee. Hopefully nobody else gets any more cancellations. Eagles will be at Edward Waters College on Saturday. St. Thomas Bobcats in Kissimmee on March 17th against West Virginia University Institute of Technology. Well, once again, we're glad you're able to join us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Coach Leah Bennett, assistant coach Jamie Bird, game day coordinator Josh Louis Jackson, and our official scorekeeper Stacy Bird, our athletic director Coach John D. Jones, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.